When I woke up this morning, I thought I was dying. My ribcage had been cracked open and empty.
It's been 3 years since she died, and I still think she's going to walk through the door and fall into my lap, and we will whisper until the early hours of the morning like we always did.
I bite my fingernails and tear the skin around them. Maybe I'll peel myself away. He told me, "You're too much to handle," and I bit my tongue until my mouth filled with blood.
He told me about his crazy ex last night, and I know I was supposed to laugh, but I couldn't stop thinking about how much she sounded like me.
I know it hurts her that I can't be truthful about us. My mom asked me why we spend so much time together, and I told her we're lab partners. Hope she believes me.
My brain is too loud to sleep. I'm starting to get sick of only ever hearing my own voice. Still, it's better than be quiet. I'll just have to make friends with the moon.
Do you know what it's like to not exist?
I always get astrology and astronomy mixed up in my head. I both think about the planets and the stars. I suppose one is more conceptual and one is based in real science, but I still forget which is which sometimes. I don't sleep much. The moon keeps me company. My thoughts never quiet enough for me to get rest. They don't make sense most of the time. Fragmented memories, the same two lines of a song, if anyone else is looking at the moon like I do. It's my birthday today, so that makes me a Pisces. People that are well-versed in astronomy, astrology, will say that Pisces are very emotional. I don't know if I would agree with that. I'm not very emotional, at least I'm not like the other girls. I don't cry a lot. I just think and stare at the moon. Maybe the other girls don't cry either. Maybe astrology just says they do.
I broke my mirror this morning. When I woke up, I couldn't remember my name. I searched for my heart, but it wasn't where I left it. I got up to look in the mirror, but there was nothing there. I threw my hairbrush at it to see if I could find my reflection behind it, but all I got was a mess and 7 years of bad luck. I cut my hand on a shard. At least I can still bleed. I keep having this nightmare that all of my teeth just keep falling out. Too many teeth for one person, and I am disgusted. Disgusted that I'm nothing but gums. I pick up one of the teeth and look at it, and it disintegrates in my hand. Then I wake up. No one is allowed touching me now. When I think about it, my skin crawls. I shower with my eyes closed and the water too hot, and then I don't have to think about it. I ordered a pocket knife off of Amazon that I hold in my sleeve when I walk to the bus stop so that I don't have to think about it. I cut my hair so that I don't have to think about it. How long does it take to stop feeling like a ghost? Girl, you're fine.
conversation. Why do so many men demonize their exes? Why is it expected that I, the new girlfriend, should take comfort in the idea that the one who came before me was apparently too clingy, or too desperate, or too sensitive? Why are we always pitting women against each other? You know, I sometimes catch myself judging how short someone's skirt is, how much makeup she's wearing, who she's dating, how she talks or walks. And I'm actively trying not to do these things. Why am I taught that other women are inherently my enemies? Why do I have to tear other women down to feel better about myself? It's everywhere these days. Magazines rip women apart for having flaws. They compare who looks better or who deserves a man more. It's always Beyonce versus Kim, Taylor versus Katie, and so on. There's never an end. Apparently, we must always fight to be better than each other. Isn't it easier to just build each other up and succeed together rather than tear each other down so that we can be the best and the best alone? Because that's what we end up as when we compete with each other. Alone.
She has a beauty mark right on the crook of her neck. It's barely anything, but it's something only I get to know. I made her hide in the closet when I thought I heard a car pulling into the driveway. How fucking terrible is that? Sorry. Or really, how could I get any worse? I am literally and figuratively closeting her. I'm ashamed. I don't know how to stop. She tells me that it's okay, that she understands, but I can't imagine it makes her feel all that great when I refer to her as my lab partner. I must give off the impression that I want to be with her, but it is so far from that. I want to spend every second of the day with her, but it's not that simple. I look at her and I'm terrified of what the world will say, what my parents will say. I'm not ready to be seen. Not like that. I know that this is who I am and that I can't change, and I don't want to. I want to stop feeling afraid.
I'm not calling you a liar, just don't lie. I'm not calling you a thief, just don't steal from me. I'm not calling you a ghost, just stop haunting me. And I'll love you some more, I'm gonna let you.
I can't remember a time when I didn't know her. We were inseparable even before we could understand what a best friend was. There was some kind of force in the universe that drew us together and kept us together for years. No matter what was going on, she knew how to make me laugh. She knew how to make me cry. We got into fights like all best friends do, but we always came back to each other. And then she died. You know the story. Drunk driver slams into a small sedan with mom and daughter. Daughter is DOA. That means she was dead when the ambulance arrived. I've never been good with grief. When she died, it felt like I'd lost a lung. Nothing has felt real since I found out. I keep thinking, I'll wake up This is a nightmare. I'll wake up and I'll call her and everything will be okay. But I never wake up. When I call, the phone keeps ringing. It's been 3 years. Fuck. Fuck, I miss her.
Why can't I do anything right? I try and I try and I fucking try, but no matter what I do, I'm not good enough. Don't stare at me like that, it's true. I don't know what else to do about it. I can't control myself. I need to feel like I'm in control. My dad says that I demand too much of myself, that I put myself under too much pressure, and I keep cracking, and one day I'll explode. What does he expect me to do? When people look at me, they need to see someone in control. People only look when you're perfect. They stare when you're not. There's a difference. I can't do it when I'm overthinking. I wish I was better. He thinks I'm neurotic. He gets upset when I'm upset, and I'm in the same way. I just want to make him proud for once.
And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you would never break the chain. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still